Alright. Alright. I'm Mike, and I'm going to give an honest review of the Crosman Shockwave 22 caliber pellet rifle right out the box. Now, to be honest with you, I took this out the box a day ago, and I put the center point scope on, and I'm going to endorse a couple things here because I believe that certain products ought to get a little bit of claim. I got this here cleaning rope. Okay, it's a rope, and it's got a nylon brush on it and a brass drop-through weight, so that you can drop it through the bore of your rifle. In this case, a 22, and it's made by BreakthroughClean.com, or Breakthrough Clean Company. And actually, it was pretty badass. I mean, this gun out of the box was dirty, and I cleaned it up, and I got a lot of dirt out of it. But this thing has a nylon brush right on the rope. It has a nylon brush and brass, and the drop-through rope. It cleans it real good, and it doesn't mess up the break on your rifle. So, pretty badass, man. I think that worked really good. And of course, I used Hops number 9 with that. So anyway, let's talk about the Shockwave 22 from Crosman. Okay, it's got a nitro piston, and it's supposed to shoot at 950 feet per second. I didn't get that. I got maybe 825 to 840, somewhere in there. I'm shooting 14.3. I think they're 14.3. Yeah, 14.3 grain piranhas from Premier. Too old for this crap. Okay. Yeah, so I got Premier Piranha 14.3s, and I got the regular Premier Pointed 14.3, 22 caliber pellets. Now, I will say one thing, this gun does have some power. I mean, it was at the target instantly. The problem is, with the center point scope, I couldn't even hit the target. Within 40 to 50 feet, I had like a foot spread. And I'm using Dirty Bird marking targets. When you hit these, it turns white all around the shot so that you can see it when you're shooting. You know, depending on your range, it makes it more visible. And I couldn't even get it on the paper. It's shooting all over. I did the windage, the elevation. You know, I'd hit somewhere around here, and then the next shot wouldn't even be on the paper. The only thing I did successfully was mess up the neighbor's garage. So, until I get in trouble for that, there you go. I probably just accidentally admitted it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is, I don't like that center point scope. Okay, so this is an out-of-a-box, honest presentation of this gun. It's well built. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not a bad rifle. For 120 bucks, I mean, you can't beat it. However, if you can't hit nothing with it, I mean, what good is it, right? So this is the thing I wanted to touch on. Now, if you look at the box, it says, ideal for targets. Looks like a crow, a squirrel, and a raccoon. What, are you going to shoot out your neighbor's pets? Are you going to, you know, crack birds off the power lines over your neighbor's house? No, I don't think so. Hunting-wise, all these animals would be safe if I was shooting, because with that center point scope, I can't hit crap. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the center point scope off, and we're just going to use the iron sights. And I think, you know, to be fair, this rifle isn't broken yet. I cleaned it. I fired maybe, I don't know, 50 rounds total with both the different ammunitions. Scope on there? No. You know, it's a piece of plastic. You know, it's supposed to be a 4x32. You know, it's got a nice dust cover and everything, but you know, as far as the sight reticle on this thing, I mean, it's just all over the place. It's very hard to get a clear visual on your crosshairs, and when you do, I mean, it doesn't even, I'm not even getting it on the paper. So, you know, I've been shooting rifles for a long time. I, you know, got my sharpshooter bar 1, 2, and 3 awards at camp with the 22. The same, pretty much the same thing as this, and I can't hit crap with this thing. With this scope on it, I can't hit crap. So I'm not saying that the Crosman Shockwave is a bad rifle, because it's not, but I'm going to take the center point scope off it, and I'm just going to go straight iron sights. And after maybe 30 or 40 shots through this thing, I'm going to try to get some kind of pattern. Alright, and I'm going to take you with me. But I highly suggest you get rid of this scope and get a decent one. And don't buy one in a bubble pack either. If you get a scope in a bubble pack, you just done made a big mistake. Alright, so since I'm honest about these unboxing things, yeah, I opened it yesterday. I fired a few rounds with it. You know, I mean, for 120 bucks, yeah. But let's see what it does with just the open iron sights from, let's say 30 yards, 25 to 30 yards, okay? We'll try that and see what happens, alright? So, I'm out. I'm going to come back once I get outside. Okay, so I'm going about 17 yards, or 51 feet. You can see it out there. I'm going to take 5 shots, and I'm going to realign the iron sights. I'm not shooting conventionally. I'm using a couple chairs. So let me set this up. Okay. Okay, we're going to telephoto in. Here's my target right there. Alright, I'm going to do 5 shots with this 14.3 grain premium piranhas. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this thing accurate. Now remember, I have taken the scope off, and I'm using straight iron sights. Okay, let's do it. It's a brake barrel system. I gotta admit though, it's got some power. It just, alright, here's the first shot. I put it right on the money here, and I'm gonna try to get a nice little group. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's one. Okay. See, there we go. Come on, baby. It's kind of a pain in the ass to load, but most brake barrels are, so. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's got to go to the right a little bit. Remember, this is just 50 feet, so. Nitro piston. And it's getting there quick, but if it's not accurate, what's the point? Alright, here's 5 shots. Let's go see what we got. Remember, I did not lock this rifle in to anything. This is just all freehand shooting. See what we have at 50 feet. Let's go ahead and unzoom this a little bit. Alright, remember we were out there quite a ways. Here's my 5 shots. Scattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 4 shots, but that one's 2 right there. So 2 of them went right on the money. So that's about, I'd say, a dollar size mark right there. Alright, so now let me move right a little bit. It looks like right and down. So I'm going to take the 2 shots that lined up the best. So let's go fire 5 more. See if we can improve that group a little bit. So just to give you a perspective of how far out that is. My chair, and there's my ammo. Alright, let's do this again. Zoom in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do this again. 5 more shots, down and right. Alright, so let me go a couple clicks right. This way. You can't tell which one's better. Oh yeah, right. 2 clicks and down. 2 clicks. Alright, let's fire off 5 more rounds. You ready? You remember where the other ones were. Now these are the Piranha 14.3 grains. Here we go. Here's shot number 1. Iron sights, no scope. 50 feet. Ooh, right in the bullseye too, I like it. Let's see if we can duplicate that. Okay, here comes number 2. Damn close. Yeah, I think that's in the bullseye too. Let's go 3. So far, so good. I think that's it. Right in the same hole. 2 more shots. 4. See how quick it's traveling there too. Probably pushing about 800 feet per second, somewhere in there. Not 950, but okay. There it is. That looks like a good group right there. Let's go see what we got. Matter of fact, let me take this right off the stand here. Let's see. There's my setup. I got the gun. There's no scope. Just sitting on a seat. Stabilizing it with the seat. Let's come back. There we go. 50 feet out. I think we did pretty good right there. Oh yeah, look at this here. Okay. Alright, there's my group of 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's less than a quarter. See, a quarter would be about that big, so that's about quarter size. So that right there tells me that it's the center point scope that's all messed up. So the rifle itself, the Crosman Shockwave 22 caliber, for the money, very nice rifle. The scope, get a decent scope. Don't buy one that's in a bubble pack. You know, if you have problems with your eyes, don't get a red dot. Just get a decent scope that's in a box. Probably work pretty good. So, that said, yeah, the Crosman Shockwave for the money, very nice rifle. Dependable. Well, I don't know, but seems like it is. It's pretty well built. Cleans real nice. It's got an excellent rifling in the barrel. For the money, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd say get it. It's got a little more power, but it's worth it. Alright. That's my honest opinion right there. This is Money Mike.